Marvel Rivals is the talk of the gaming world in 2025. I know it debuted at the beginning of December, but yeah, it had big numbers then, and it's still, at this very point in time, has huge numbers. Like, as I'm recording right now, Thursday evening, 365,000 concurrent players. Like, the game, in its entirety of its launch, like, you see that line? Like, it has, very small dip on Christmas Day. That's about it. Otherwise, maintaining 350, 400,000 concurrent players. Like, it's absolutely wild how well this game is doing and keeping its audience active. And so Overwatch 2 has seen a massive drop in Twitch viewership since a Marvel Rivals release. Overwatch's peak of 125,000 viewers in November of 2024 was nearly halved to 64,000 in December. Marvel Rivals peaked at 275,000 near launch, and I would imagine you factor in YouTube streamers, Kick streamers. I don't know if anybody over on Rumble's playing it, but who knows on that one. But you tally and total everything up, and it's been over for a while. But the Overwatch, yeah, she's a wrap. Especially when fun stuff is happening over on Marvel Rivals. Like, we talked about it a couple of days ago, but the Fantastic Four coming in and looking very fantastic. Getting too descriptive about a certain Invisible Woman skin. Shout out Malice. And so, not being ones to drop the ball, the developers behind Marvel Rivals, NetEase, share their vision for Season 1. They have a plan, guys, okay? Letting you know that they're not going to disappoint you, like what happened with Helldivers 2 at the beginning of 2024. I was like, yeah, we got a plan. It just involves, sneaking in PSN accounts and dropping the ball and letting our toxic community managers come in and ruin the fun for everyone. The development team for Marvel Rivals shared their vision for the game following its launch and as it heads into Season 1. First creative director Gwang Yong, sure thing, detailed the Season 1 Eternal Nightfalls introduces the Fantastic Four's playable characters to a free New York from Dracula. That means stuff to people who play the game, I guess. Along with the release of the Fantastic Four, the game will introduce 3 new maps as well: Empire of Eternal Nights, Sanctum Sanctorum, Empire of Eternal Nights, Midtown, and Central Park. There you go. Okay, cool. He continued, Season 1 will be a 3-month-long journey divided into 2 thrilling halves, each lasting 6 or 7 weeks. In the first half, we'll introduce a Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman, and a new convoy map, an Empire of Eternal Nights, Midtown, and an all-new game mode Doom Match within the Sanctum Sanctorum. Narrative team is also releasing the first defined chapter of this electrifying new saga that's sure to captivate. The Dooms have cracked the foundation of these multiple timelines, and now we'll delve into the threats of each. I don't really care that much, just make the shooty bang bang with the ass and the titties. That'd be great. From there, he detailed that New York is now under control from Dracula. Okay, I didn't know Dracula was in Marvel. They got monsters and shit like that, and they have the son of Satan, so I guess it kind of makes sense that they'd have a Dracula. They got vampires. That makes a little bit of sense, I guess. And controls the power of the Chronovium. Sure. I also noted that this is not just a background story. It's a part of the company's vision for a unified Chronoverse saga. Fantastic. But as for the game's Season 1 Battle Pass, he shared that it's loaded with 10 stunning costumes. He has heavy emphasis on the stunning. And their related content. Season 1 Luxury Battle Pass will cost, I don't really care about that shit because I see a lot of stuff, man. And the fact that you have characters that look cool, okay? Like, you got Reed Richards looking like Reed Richards and not like discount Charles Bronson with stupid ass Pedro Pascal. He's not crying. It's like, I don't recognize Mr. Fantastic. He's not crying and acting all autistic. I don't get it. The world's smartest man, the quintessential Marvel character. Why does he look cool? Why does the Invisible Woman? Why is she white? Why is she blonde? Why is she curvy? I don't get it. But this is what is leading to people staying with the game, okay? And the clips that I've seen that's out there, I mean, the mods are crazy on this one. So people aren't even waiting for new official skins to drop. They're making them on their own. I seen a thick Venom where it's like the dude is just all meat, no bones, and is wild as hell. The fact that, Venom just is very well animated, okay? Like, all of the colors and explosions on the screen, like for me to be an old man here for a second, it's like, it's way too much for me to handle. I'm not playing any of these games. The hero shooter stuff never really appealed to me to begin with. I think I picked up Overwatch way back in the day when it was, hot. And if I did play a game, it was totally forgettable. But yeah, the fact that the game is retaining an audience, it has generally a good community outreach. Like, people are enjoying the game. They're enjoying the hell out of it. They're modding the crap out of it. And as long as they aren't cheating, there'd be no problems with this at all whatsoever. Which leads us down a very interesting path because, yeah, there are certain mods for certain characters that are out there. I mean, Captain America, you know, he's very much a part of that. Makes sense, right? Like you're doing a modern Marvel project with a bunch of different superheroes. It's like Captain America, Spider-Man, Wolverine. Those are the characters that you would include, right? I'd like to see more Moon Knight, but it'll eventually come down the line, I guess. But as such, like I said before, there's a thick Venom skin. That's hilarious. But Donald Trump is Captain America. I mean, if it's a mod and you're just doing it that way, that's hilarious. Hopefully you mod in some voice lines because that shit would be funny as hell. It's generally inoffensive. It's very funny. I don't know. Did the kids today still teabag in their shooter games? You could do it while saying you're fake news. Wrong. China. The game was made in China. That would be great. It'd be so much fun. Games are supposed to be fun. That's what they've maximized and they captured here with the Marvel Rivals. But no, thanks to stupid Nexus Mods, which has been the bane of modders for years now, and it kind of sucks because there's an upcoming PC release I'm very much looking forward to, and I'm gonna have to wade into the depths of stupid Nexus Mods because when it comes to alternatives that are out there, it's like nobody else has really risen to the occasion. But there was a Donald Trump mod, yes, for Captain America mod, resurfaces on Nexus Mods from Marvel Rivals before being banned again. Now, why the hell is it being banned? Okay, that's crazy. This morning, the previously banned Donald Trump Captain America mod from Marvel Rivals appeared on Nexus Mods. However, as of writing, it has been banned yet again, marking Trump's second removal from the platform, just like his second impeachment. I will be back, though. I will be back. Originally created by Reddit Echo Chamber, the controversial mod was briefly re-uploaded in the morning of January 6th. Oh yeah, 2025 by a user named Shred1. Okay, however, the mod's availability was short-lived as Nexus Mods quickly acted to enforce its long-standing policy against politically themed content. We'll go ahead and show you a little bit of hypocrisy, obviously. This marks the latest chapter in a saga of political mods for Marvel Rivals. The Trump mod had previously been banned alongside the Joe Biden Captain America mod. I mean, if you're going to also have voice lines about and you know the thing, that'd be great. I'd love stutter and mutter and old man Cap being the 46th president. That should be funny too. I love hilarious mods. Hell, that's exactly what makes the likes of Skyrim playable. Having the dragon in the prologue be Thomas the Tank Engine or Macho Man Randy Savage. That shit's fun as hell. But no. Both of which violate, yes, the Biden and the Trump ones, violate Nexus Mods guidelines aimed at maintaining neutrality and preventing divisive content. While the Biden mod has not resurfaced, the Trump mod's brief return has reignited debates within the modding community about free expression and content. Nexus Mods introduces its ban on U.S. political mods in 2020, citing the need to curb inflammatory content and low-effort uploads that detracted from the platform's focus on enhancing gaming experiences and escapism. Despite the policy, politically themed mods like this one slip through all the time. Of course, anything that gains popularity, the way Rivals has, people inevitably attempt to politicize it. But honestly, man, for as weird as this sounds, playing as Donald Trump isn't really that political because the guy's just he's a meme factory. Okay, it's more of a comedy mod than anything else. And I understand, somebody has multiple MAGA hats, Trump stickers, and has made multiple Donald Trump supportive videos. I might be a little bit biased to the guy, but honestly, he's not linking you to a political action page. He's not touting policy, at least in non-hilarious ways, like somebody's ulti is, setting up a shield or something like that, and he's yelling, build the wall. That's just funny. As pointed out by YouTuber Endymion in a recent video, some Rivals players are requesting identity politics and pride ideology inserted into the game, which would be interesting to see if they do that. Very interesting. Hearing from Nexus Mods, I mean, bro, ends up detracting from any type of fun that could be had. Okay, Nexus Mod issued a lengthy statement as to why it decided to remove a mod that depicted Donald Trump as Captain America from Marvel Rivals. In a series of posts on X, the company stated, "We wanted to address the recent discourse over the last couple of days, including the weekend regarding the political mods released and subsequently removed from our site for Marvel Rivals. There's been a lot of misinformation circulating on this topic. Get to the fucking point, which we'd like to quickly clarify and put to rest. Nexus Mods has always been about building a positive modding community, unless of course you want to get rid of trigger warnings or pride flags and Spider-Man. Unless you want to do any of that stuff, it's all about fostering a positive community. HIV apparently." Next, it stated, "Unfortunately, some of the content uploaded on the site becomes a magnet for conflict, division, and mob harassment. In 2020, 5 years ago, we updated our terms of service to state that we would remove any American political mods from our site. What about ones from around the world? By removing the Trump mod, we are simply executing our existing file submission policies. Well, that's fantastic, right? What has been overlooked in much of the conversation is that we also removed other mods featuring US presidents uploaded to the site for Marvel rivals such as Biden and Obama. Yeah, because there's not a Falcon character pack quite yet. Oh, okay, no, I get it. The Trump mod was reported to us, and in line with our TOS, we've actively ensured that any other American political mods are also removed from our site. Yeah, man, if you want to play as Trump and Marvel Rivals, it's like the game doesn't have a problem with it. It's just goofy-ass Nexus mods, because there is an alternative that's out there, DEG mods. And you can go ahead and show Nexus Mods how wrong you are, because Marvel Rivals, they seem to understand that games, they're designed to be fun. That's what playing as Trump, as Captain America is. That's what Overwatch used to be before it got overregulated and is now lost to a Chinese upstart. Congratulations, Western companies. You played yourself. Now you're losing to the commies that you'd normally be bootlicking for. It's a hilarious turn of events, and we're going to see more like this throughout 2025 because, oh boy, we are just getting started. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.